Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy and I am an event enthusiast talking about 5 wedding scenes in a movie that I absolutely love and why I love them. I think the thing about one thing about me that a lot of people who know me personally know is that I love movies a lot. Like I'm a movie freak, and I recently someone who I call my cyber auntie Adenike Adebayo Esho. Sorry, she's a movie critic. She's a movie producer. She writes to. She has a web series that is going on, and she's a YouTuber that talks about movies and some other things. And she talked about 10 romantic scenes in a movie that she absolutely loves, and I'm like, let me jump right on this. So I picked 5 movies that I absolutely love, their wedding scenes and why I love their wedding scenes. I'm going to be discussing about it. I picked 5 because I wanted to make it all Nigerian, but I realized that a lot of Nigerian movies kind of shy away from weddings, except maybe it is tragic. A lot of them shy away from weddings. A lot of the series we see or movies we see shy away from weddings. So there's a drama, like a major drama in it. So it's like it's hard. But I picked 5 movies that I absolutely love and that I've watched. So if you have any other, put it in the comment section below, and let's jump right into it. Come across the wedding party one, you would realize that it's all about, like the title says, wedding party. It's full, it's a wedding and whatnot. One thing I like about just to mention it quickly, one thing I love about it more than I love about wedding party 2 is that wedding party 1 is just a day talking about the wedding, you get me. But anyway, this one is a reception. I'll have said the entrance of Adesuwa Etomi, who played Duni, when she was telling him that her drops route and everything. But actually, the part where I really like was where at the reception, when bridal party and the families were coming in. It just showed me a lot about Nigerian weddings. It was a clear depiction. But one thing I wanted to pick out, like my friends say, I checked the silliest detail, is I was wondering why Dosier's brother was dancing in front, and it looked like the girls were communicating on one end and the guys were communicating on another end. It looked like there was something going on I wasn't just getting. And to be honest, it happens in almost all these weddings. That's why I always tell people that find a way to make your bridal parties come together and let them have a communication before the wedding. Not that they just get to know each other at that time, if it's possible for you to do it. Because why? Because a lot of the time they don't have that synergy, and it shows in the wedding. It shows at the wedding. Sorry, it shows at the wedding. It shows in everything you do at the wedding: dancing, communicating, doing lots of things. One person is not able to help the other because they probably never remember the name of the person and whatnot. But it just showed so much about Nigerian weddings that I really liked that idea, and I really loved their dress. Whoever see that dress, see you, it's amazing, well, beautiful dress. Bella and Edward in Twilight, during their wedding. The wedding was beautiful. It had nothing too much. They used a natural garden scene space. I mean, it was a beautiful one. The dress and everything just pronounced wedding. Garden theme. It was beautiful. It was minimal because the character of Bella is a minimal. The character Bella, sorry, is a minimal. When it comes to fashion, she's a minimalist bride. So, and it showed in everything. The dress just had just the right amount of lace and whatnot. The dress, in everything. And but one thing that really stood out for me the most was the fact that she was G-trained. And I see it's a lot of the brides that I've worked with. Some of them, let me not say all, a lot, but some brides I've worked with, where they go with anxiety. Not that they're scared, but it's this anxiety, this G-training, like, oh my god, it's a new phase of their life, and they go for this wedding, walking down the aisle, And the beautiful moment of seeing your groom and then your mood changing, like, okay, I'm really sure I'm going to marry this person, was just the highlight of that wedding for me. I just really liked the synergy. I liked how they were responding to their vows. I really liked the way everything worked together. So the entire scene was really, really beautiful. It was a lot for me. I really liked the way everything came together. And I really must say that it's a true depiction of a minimalist wedding. You get me? 3. Crazy Rich Asians. I don't think there's anybody who has watched Crazy Rich Asians that did not love the wedding scene. Who are you, sis, bro? Who are you? Crazy Rich Asian is every extravagant bride's dream, in my opinion. It's a dream. It might not be your style 100%, but it's a dream. Like, I must say, it is a beautiful dream. It is one dream it is one wedding, sorry, that I really, really, really love. I really love the setup. The decor was amazing. They spent a lot of money making that scene come to life. The flowers, it was enchanting. They went for an enchanting theme. Was really beautiful, like an enchanted forest and stuff. It was really amazing. The props they used and everything came together, and it was really, really beautiful to see. That wedding was amazing. The decor was phenomenal. Then the height of it. Then one of the best parts was when she stepped in, like everybody has dreamt about. So when she stepped in and set her foot into the water, when the water started flowing, I was wondering what's going on, and she set her foot into the water, and then she just came wearing those gold looking, or this champagne, I'm going to call it, and it was really beautiful. The atmosphere was not so bright. It was really, really cozy and stuff. But I think the most beautiful part of it for me would be the fact that I love when I go for weddings, or I put together weddings, and not only the bride and groom can feel the love going around, but the people who are there. Like, it's not just, okay, me and the person I'm committing to, they are feeling what's going on here. Everybody can feel it, and it was evident. Even the people who you call the most hated characters, or the characters that you probably just don't like enough, they had this expression about them, this mood, this beautiful mood was oozing around them. It was really beautiful moments. People were giving googly eyes to each other, couples were giving googly eyes to each other. Everything was just phenomenal. I think it's Araminta Lee, I hope I didn't pronounce that wrongly, the bride. She was just all gazy and stuff. It was a beautiful aisle walk. It was a beautiful walk down the aisle, and it was dreamy. It was really beautiful. Like, that's not Skinny Girl in Transit. If you know me and you don't know I love Skinny Girl in Transit, then you do not know me, sis. You do not know me, brother. Skinny Girl in Transit is one of my favorite Nigerian series. It's a series I love with all of my heart. Like, I love Skinny Girl in Transit. I don't even want to even stress it. I just love Skinny Girl in Transit. So Skinny Girl in Transit, our main character Tiwa got married to Midday, and they had the wedding, and I loved their wedding. It was lovely. Like, the aisle didn't do 100% for me walking down the aisle, but what did it for me was the vows. I'm a huge believer of vows. I'm a huge fan of it. I really, really think everybody should give vows at their wedding. I feel like vows have this way of connecting with the person you are with, being able to speak your truth, not just what they tell you to speak. Vows have a way of making you come to speak your mind. It's just a beautiful moment nobody wants to ever miss. It's just a lovely time. It's just something that you want to be able to share with somebody. Honestly, vows are amazing. Vows are beautiful, and their vows were original. They were not. You could understand their journey, because I watched the series, and I'd followed them all through, and I could say, okay, I understand what they were talking about. And that's the thing about vows. It's supposed to be understood between both of you and people who know your story and stuff. Like, things that when you don't be promising just random things and stuff. You're supposed to speak to the person's heart, and the person can go back to it, 10, 15, 5, 7, whatever number of years and months and whatever period it is, whether it's a trying time in your marriage or not, and watch it and the person is feeling that love all over again. I've watched that scene a couple of times because I just love the vows, the look, and it was not the kind of thing that they were sharing vows and they were looking everywhere. They were looking right directly into each other's eyes, saying the words, because you doesn't, you know, the person didn't Google it and just place it for you. It was written, like it was written from the art. It was a movie, yeah, but it looked so real and so beautiful to me, and I really, really, really found it so amazing. And I think of all the 5 I've given, as beautiful as everything is, I think this number 5 explains one thing I always emphasize for my brides, and one thing I always make sure to show at every event, mostly weddings. Well, every event honestly that I plan and put together or coordinate, I really always want to show personality at every wedding. Now I'm going to explain this further as we go on, but the movie A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding, is one movie that I followed from, I think The Royal Wedding was, I think, the part 2 or part 3. I really can't remember right now. I think it's that part 2 or part 3, and I followed it right from the first part, and it was an amazing. So you kind of know their journey and all that, but so the personality that was there was the bride was walking down the aisle, and she had this beautiful look. Her father was telling her that the mother was looking down at her from heaven and stuff, and she showed him the pendant she was wearing that had the locket that had her mother's picture, and she was there trying, and it was really emotional to think that, oh, okay, this lady, she had her mother in mind. So that was emotional and really nice. And as she was walking down the aisle, she was almost getting to her husband Richard. The bride Queen Amber, pulled a wedding dress skirt and showed the sneakers she was wearing. And if you had watched previously, it was shown that she's one not to wear heels and stuff, not to conform and everything, and everyone would think, oh my god, why would you wear sneakers? But it was just her personality. Everything had its personality for her. The groom's sister, who was like very close to her, although on a wheelchair, was the little bride, and was the one holding the bouquet. Everything was really, really personal. Like, it had those touches to it that shows that it was really well thought of. Like, a lot of weddings are not even that thought of. I'm not talk of something that is in a movie, which is even more extraordinary to see. And I really like the personal touch. And this is something. So thank you guys for watching. I wanted to just say that a lot of times we do not always put our mind, our personality into our events. Let's just do this thing and just go. But it is personality that you look back on years after, and then you would fall in love with that day again. Like, especially when it is a wedding, those are the first things you will look back to, and then you fall in love with again. One of these days I'll probably talk about some of the events, not even weddings, that I have planned, that I will took details. Probably I should talk about my birthday, my 2018 birthday. Yeah, I probably should talk about my 2018 birthday. It was one of these days I would bring it. I promised 1,000 of videos that one of these days I'm going to bring everything to you. But yeah, so I want you to know that your events, your weddings, are very personal to you, and you should bring your personality into it. If it is a color, if it is a dress, if it is a fashion statement, it's just I was talking to one of my brides, and I was telling her that, it wasn't my bride, it was actually a client for a birthday, and I was telling her that, this is the theme I came up with for her, and she was like, oh, perfect, do anything you like and everything. And she was like, and I was trying to tell her later that she's like, oh, how do you know I like to travel? And I'm like, the first class, she gave me an open hand to do whatever I wanted. So when I was coming up with that thing, I was like, this has to be the thing when I was to talk about. And she was like, why? And I was telling her that the reason why I chose that theme was because I had studied her, she had spoken to me a couple of times, and it's one thing that was always recurrent, and it was that's what the theme was based on. And And she was really amazed. And that's the thing, you have to be able to find something. It could be weird to other people, sorry, it could be weird to other people, but as long as it is your truth, it is your personality, and it is not totally absurd, because there's some things that might not work, but most things work. At least, if you get me, most things will work. Yeah, most things will work, if not everything will work. And there's always a way. I always find a way to bring things around a particular thing, a couple of things, and we'll merge it together to make it work. Something that is personal to you, or some things that are personal to you, would always work. Like, it's just that. It has to just be that. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Daizee, DAIEZIEY. Until I come my way again next time, yeah, see you in my next video. Live, love, and laugh.